What's happening, true art believers? How are you doing today? Welcome to another art vlog. Well, it has been a long time since I've posted a video of this nature. It's been a long time. I apologize. I have no excuse. I suck at my job. That's what it is. I just really suck at doing this. I'm terrible at it. I'm terrible. I try my best. I try my best. What I'm finding that is hard being an artist if you're an adult. Like if you're a kid and you're like drawing, like all you gotta do is just go home and like say, "Go away, mom, I'm gonna go draw." And you go in your room and you start drawing, right? But when you're an adult, man, being an adult and finding time to draw, to create, to be a creative is, to me, the hardest thing I've ever done. Well, not the hardest thing I've ever done, but it's the most challenging thing. It's the most coordinated thing I have been trying to do since I've been an adult, really. And I think anyone who is a writer, is a musician, is some sort of creative, making creative works, whether that be music, art, video, whatever it is. Unless you're doing it professionally, like that's your job, right? Unless you're doing it professionally, it is a chore to find the time to do it. Like, it is incredibly hard. There's a reason why I'm not posting videos. It's like, I don't know when to do these things. And it sounds like easy enough, right? Like, okay, at this time I do this. And like, okay, everyone, I'm going to go and work on my artwork from 7 to 8. Easy enough, right? It's easy enough. But if you're like an adult like I am, and if you have kids like I do, it is not that straightforward. It's not a straight line. I can't just schedule it and it become a thing. It's more like I schedule it and then I move my schedule around in relation to everything else that is happening in my day-to-day. And it is a chore. It is difficult. And what usually ends up happening is either A, I don't even do it. I don't even draw. I don't make a video or whatever it is. I don't do anything creative. Or B, I do it at the very end of the day. Like I've worked for 12 hours. Everyone's asleep. Like everyone's in bed. Like they're all in bed. And I have a moment of me time, a moment of quiet time. I have a moment of quiet time, right? And in that quiet time, I draw or I work on a video. I usually never work on a video at night. I'm just too tired, or like I'm never up for it. I'm never up for it. I don't want to do it. It's like I'm late. Oh no, I'm late. No. It's late. We're not that type of late, there, fellas. No, it's late. It's late. I've had a long, hard day of work, and I'm exhausted. The last thing I want to do is record a video, and the last thing I want to do is draw, because drawing takes a level of thought, a level of concentration, and at the end of the day, I just don't want to do it. Like, it feels like a big chore. It feels like a big task. It's not hard physically. It doesn't take a toll on you, but it can be a drag. That hour, like if I have to draw for an hour, that hour feels like eternity. Do you remember when you were a kid? I don't know if they still do this, but do you remember when you were a kid and your parents, like you're acting up, you're being a kid, you're like, I don't want to do this, and you're telling your parents like, Dad, you're being a jerk, you're big old jerky jerk. And your dad's like, go to your room for 10 minutes. And you go to your room for 10 minutes. That 10 minutes feels like eternity, you know? It feels so long. It feels it feels like it feels like a day, right? It takes forever for those 10 minutes to be up. And then 10 minutes is up and you're like, man, that was a long time. But when you're like drawing or creative, I don't know about you, but sometimes they call it the state of flow. Like when you get in this flow state where you're like where time doesn't stand still, but time passes by. That doesn't happen for me when it's late at night. I don't get that flow state. I'm usually like, I gotta get this over with. I just want to go to bed. I just want to go to bed now. But I have to do this drawing, or I have to do this painting, or I have to do X creative thing, right? And I'm like, man. You can't see me right now, but I'm making that. I'm raising my head and I'm tilting my head up, and it's like at an angle, and I'm like, you know. Okay, I guess the does everyone know that Robert Downey Jr. meme that they use of his face, where his eyes are half open and he's making this like face, this derpy face? I don't know. Is derp a word? I don't know. He's making this like face, like sarcastic. It's a sarcastic facial expression. I don't know any other way to describe it, but that's the face I'm making. That's usually how I feel like at the end of the night. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do it. So that's been my life lately. Is I've been trying to figure out how I can just schedule in like anything, really, anything that I remotely enjoy. Yeah, it's been a rough endeavor. I don't know of any way to navigate through it. And like there's challenges being a parent. There's challenges like just scheduling, and it never works out. It never works out. I guess just in awe of those parents that like they schedule things and it just happens. Like they're able to navigate their children's ups and downs like it's a breeze. But then again, there's, on the flip side, there's two sides to a coin. Maybe like they're able to navigate their kids' like schedule, but like their own personal schedule's a wreck, you know? Me personally, it's all a wreck. Like it's just, there's no like way around it. Like it's just like, okay, if I can just get through the day and accomplish like these two things, I'm winning. I am winning. But if I get like drawing in, oh my gosh, I won the lottery. It's amazing. It's just like oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I can't believe I was able to accomplish so much. And it's really like, I'm not accomplishing anything, folks. I'm just drawing for an hour. If I can do that, oh man, I don't know. If I can do that, that's a win. That is a win. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because you see all these videos talking about how they like just draw for 10 minutes to an hour a day. Just draw for 10 minutes an hour a day. I guess if you're single or if you're under 18 and you that's feasible. But if you're like a grown up and you have 40 to 40 plus hour a week work schedule, like you're working at least 40 hours or more, like you might have overtime. What if you work 50 hours or 60 hours? You kidding me, dude? If you're working 60 hours a week, do you think that you want to go home and the thing you want to do is like, oh, I'm going to draw? You're more like, I just want to eat dinner or leftovers, take a shower, and maybe watch one thing on Netflix or Amazon, or maybe just go to bed. You know, if you're working 60 hours a week, 60 plus hours a week, the last thing you want to do is like do a hobby, you know? Given that art is not really a hobby of mine, it's more like a passion. I really love doing it. But but to some extent, I could say I'm a professional artist, right? I could say that to some extent. I'm not like professional at selling it. I'm not a professional art salesman. That's for sure. I'm terrible at it. But like as far as like showing my artwork nationally and internationally, yeah, I've done that here and there. But anyways, I got to get going. It's been a real good day. I'm able to get a recording. I was able to do this video to talk about the trials and tribulations of scheduling and getting art done in a day, or just doing things that you love in a day. And I think that's okay. I think we all have that. Well, anyways, tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, do you have trouble scheduling like creative things in your life, things that you're passionate about that you just can't seem to do outside of work because maybe you're too tired, maybe like you work a lot, like it's almost impossible to do it, or maybe on your days off you're like, well, I only have 2 days off, and it's literally those 2 days off I am doing laundry and I am cleaning up the house because I've had 5 days of the house going to in disarray, right? So tell me what you do, right, to navigate, I don't know, that doing things. I gotta get going before I make more of a fool of myself. All right, you all rock. Cheers.